Yo, what is up, my broken T-Haw army? I'm here to give you my WWE Monday Night Raw review. We kicked off Raw with Miz TV, with The Miz, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel, The Miz Taraj, and The Miz. I don't like Miz TV, I hate Miz TV. And so the special guests for Miz TV was Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar delivered 3 suplexes to Miz and The Miz Taraj, and 3 F5s to The Miz and The Miz Taraj, ending Miz TV. Then we had a segment with Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor, a segment with Bayley, and a segment with Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, and a segment with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And then we had Enzo Amore and The Big Show versus Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Anderson pick up the win over Big Show and Enzo Amore. Then Big Cass comes out to the ring, and Big Cass was going to attack Enzo Amore again, but then Big Cass got knocked out by the Big Show with the KO punch, and then Big Cass went to Kurt Angle's general manager room, and Big Cass said to Kurt Angle, Big Cass said, "I want to fight Big Show at SummerSlam," and Kurt Angle has made this match official. At SummerSlam, it will be the Big Show versus Big Cass. But there's a twist in this. It will be Big Show versus Big Cass, with Enzo Amore high above the ring in a shark cage. And then we had Akira Tozawa and Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews in a segment. And then we had Akira Tozawa versus Daivari. Akira Tozawa picks up the victory over Daivari. Then we had Jason Jordan versus a local competitor. Jason Jordan picked up the win. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Raw Tag Team Champion Sheamus. Sheamus picks up the win over Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got beat down by the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Sheamus. And then Seth Rollins went to the backstage area. And then we had 2 triple threat matches where the winner of the 2 triple threat matches will face each other to determine the number 1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship next week. We had Emma versus Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox, and Sasha Banks picked up the win over Alicia Fox and Emma. And then we had Dana Brooke versus Mickie James versus Nia Jax, and Nia Jax picks up the win. So next week it will be Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax, where the winner will be the number 1 contender and will face the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax, number 1 contenders match for the Raw Women's Championship next week. And then we had Raw Tag Team Champion Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose picks up the win over Cesaro. Cesaro and Sheamus attacked Dean Ambrose, and then Seth Rollins came down to the ring, attacking the Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus. And Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are in the ring. Dean Ambrose went to give Seth Rollins the Shield fist bump, and Seth Rollins said, "No, I'm not doing the Shield fist bump." So maybe Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will become number 1 contenders next week, and we will probably get Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro and Sheamus, at SummerSlam for the Raw Tag Team titles. And maybe we could see the Shield fist bump at SummerSlam. And then we had a main event. We had a last man standing match. It was Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. And Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman completely annihilated each other in the last man standing match. And then Samoa Joe attacked Roman Reigns Samoa Joe locking in the Coquilla clutch on Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman got up to his feet, and Roman Reigns was laid out in the middle of the floor. Referee counts to 10, and Braun Strowman wins the last man standing match, and Roman Reigns lost. Alright guys, Monday Night Raw, it was okay, it was decent. Alright guys, this has been my Monday Night Raw review. See ya.